Hi all, welcome back to our channel. I'm back with another interesting coding challenge. Okay, the challenge is given an input array of 7 integers representing a week's time, where each integer is the amount of hours spent on your phone that day. Okay, determine if it is too much screen time based on these constraints. The first condition is if any single day has 10 hours or more, it's too much. The second condition is if the average of any 3 days in a row is greater than or equal to 8 hours, it's too much. If the average of the 7 days is greater than or equal to 6 hours, it's too much. Okay, these are the conditions which we fulfill in our solution. Okay, so once we are done with the solution, if we run the test, that is, if we click on that run the test, all the tests which are available here for this challenge should pass. Then only our solution is working as expected. Okay, now let me start designing solution for this problem. Okay, for that, first let's get the length of given array. Const, here I'm using JavaScript. Okay, const n equals to hours dot length, length. So here we got the length of the array first. Now let's design solution, or let's design to check the first condition. Okay, that is check check if any day has greater than or equal to 10 hours. Okay, for this I'm going to use if condition, if and then array, that is hours dot, we have a method to check if any of the array element is satisfying condition or not. For that, sum is the method. Okay, and then for which let's pass h greater than or equal to 10. Okay, if any of the array element satisfies this condition, what we have to do is we should simply return true. Okay, that is to check the first condition. Now to check the second condition, that is check if average over all days greater than or equal to 6. That is the third condition we are designing first, and then we go with the second condition. So now for this, the code is simply take one variable, that is const average equal to hours dot, let's use reduce method to get the sum of or average of array elements, that is reduce, for which we need to pass the initial value as well as accumulator. And then what we are going to do here is we simply add both of them. On the initial value, I'm passing it as a 0. Okay, one sec, 0. So this entire function gives sum of all array elements. Okay, now we should get the average. For that, let's divide with the array length, that is n. Okay, this gives average of all hours in a given array. Now let's go for condition, that is if average greater than or equal to 6, then we should return true. That is screen time is too much. Okay, this is about the second condition. Now the third condition. Okay, that is check if any 3-day average greater than or equal to 8. Okay. For this, let's take a for loop. Okay. Let's take a for loop I equal to 0 and then I less than or equal to less than or equal to n minus 3. Why we are taking the condition to be less than or equal to n minus 3 is, that is length of array minus 3 is, here it's a consecutive or 3, if you see here, any 3 days in a row. Okay, so when we go till the last third element, or else if you go to the last element, we don't have any elements after the last but not also we don't have any 2 elements after that element, so we should stop the for loop before or the last third element of the array. Okay, that's the reason I'm taking condition as I less than or equal to n minus 3 and then I plus plus. Okay, so inside for loop, let's take const 3-day average. Okay, equals to hours of I. Okay, that is the hours of I plus the next element. Why? Because 3 consecutive, right? 3 elements in a row or 3 days in a row. So the next day, that is hours of I plus 1 and then hours of I plus 2. Okay, now after getting the sum of all 3 days in a row, we should get the average. For that, let's divide with 3. Okay, this gives 3-day average. After getting that, what we have to do is we should simply use if condition to check if 3-day average greater than or equal to 8. Okay, if it is satisfying the condition, then simply return true. Okay, now we are done with implementing code for all 3 conditions. Okay, if at all any condition is satisfied, we simply get true. If all conditions are not satisfied, then we should simply return false at the end. Okay, that is return false. Okay, with this we are done with the solution. Now let's run the test and then see whether this solution is working or not. Click on run the test. You see here all the test cases passed. Check, see, all the 7 test cases passed. So our solution is working as expected. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please do like and share with your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe for more technical videos. Thanks for watching.